Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be introducing a new topic, a new series called Kibo Talks. Alright, so in this first series of Kibo Talks, I'm going to be telling you guys about how I got into makeup, my makeup journey, and basically where I am and where I see myself in the future. Also, don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe, you get to see me do my makeup. You get to see me do my hair. You get to see this beautiful face. I mean, this highlight all the time in different colors. And you get to hear me talk about my life, you know? Like, that's 3 in 1. Like, that's 3 aspects in one channel. Like, come on. You have to subscribe to Kibo. Alright, so the $1 million question. How did Kibo get into makeup? I started wearing makeup seriously right after I graduated high school, so about 2012, which is 5 years ago. I didn't wear any makeup in high school. First of all, I had African parents, so at the end of the day, like, makeup wear wasn't going to be at school. And if I did wear makeup, I took it off before I got home, so nobody even knew that I was wearing makeup. But yeah, so right after senior year of high school, my friend used to do her eyebrows all the time. So when she would do her eyebrows, you know, and we're going out to like a cookout or whatever, I'm like, hey sis, can you do my eyebrows? And you know, she would do them, but at a point I was like, she did them like 2 or 3 times, and she even used to put concealer under, and like, this is literally when brows started taking like it literally started becoming popular, really. But yeah, like, I was just so amazed because I was like, wow, like, she had no eyebrows and now she got brows, so teach me. So yeah, I was like, all the time, she's not going to be able to be there if I have somewhere to go. So basically she taught me how to do it. The only thing was I bought the wrong product, and I bought Wet n Wild black gel liner. Oh my gosh, like, my eyebrows were black, like actual thick black. But she was like, girl, like, you need to use brown. So anyways, I got my eyebrows together, and by the time I got into my freshman year of college, you know, I had my brows popping, they were snatched, and everybody was like, dang, like, how you do that? And I'm like, well, this is how you do it. But anyways, for makeup, it all pretty much started with the brows. After the brows, then I started getting into eyeshadow. I always wore foundation, but I didn't start doing much with it until like 2014, when like people started highlighting and contouring, because honestly, you would just put that on. Nobody was really wearing blush, and yeah, keep moving. So you know, beginning of freshman year, I literally would take, well, actually I skipped a part. During my sophomore year of high school, I would take blue eyeshadow from the CoverGirl. It was 4 colors. It was orange, yellow, green, and blue, and they were bright colors, y'all. Like, I'd take my finger, rub it in there, and just like put it all over my eye. And I would actually somehow get all of it off before I got home. Or I'd be like, okay, Mo, my dad's not coming home until 6 today, so when I get home, nobody's gonna be home. And I would take it off. And you know, back then, like, I don't know, like, if you wore eyeshadow or lipstick in high school, like, that means you were a baddie, because I mean, nobody was wearing it back in my day. Nowadays, I can't talk about these high schoolers, but for me, that was the case. But yeah, that's where it kind of all started, I guess, if you want to talk about before my college years. So after that, after I started doing eyeshadow, I would literally, my favorite was gold. My cousin, she was giving me makeup. I think she's actually the reason why I started wearing more makeup. She would just give me stuff, and it had a gold and a bronze in there. I would literally just take it on my eyelid, and with the darker color, I would put it on the outer like V of my eye, because I had some idea of what these terms meant. So after that, people would actually, like, some of my friends and my teammates would be like, Chelsea, your makeup looks really good. And I'm like, really? They're like, yeah, like, could you do mine? I'm like, okay, like, it looks that good. Can you do my eyebrows? And I'm like, really? And after that, I learned about the Naked palette, and I fell in love. And it was my first palette that was really expensive. It was like $54. And I literally was just like, okay, this is cute. You know, and I'd play around with it. And then after a while, I got bored, so I started to like buy more and more like colors, like, you know, more so drugstore stuff. But I would buy more stuff so that I could do more things with my eyes. And for me, makeup is a form of expression. So I always wanted to express myself through my makeup, whether it be my eyeshadow or my lipstick, pretty much, because those are the two things that change. Now it's like the highlighter, you know, the glitter, like that's just how I am. But yeah, I definitely love expressing. I still love, oh my gosh, expressing myself through makeup, to let people know how colorful and how vibrant I am. So that's when I started to buy more stuff. I started spending more time at Sephora. Mind you, in high school, I saw Sephora, but I didn't even know what was inside. I just thought like perfumes or expensive stuff was inside. So yeah, I would spend more time at Sephora learning about things. And then I started following a lot of makeup pages on Instagram. And I think that's pretty much where it turned around for me, because I just started, and sad to say, like, I'm a product junkie, so when I see something and there's hype about it, I try to get it if I can. If not, I'll get it later. And sometimes it's good to wait, because things be real hyped, and then when you get it, you be like, this was not even worth it. Like, it wasn't even worth the drama of trying to, yeah. But I would definitely say that playing around and experimenting and seeing other people on Instagram, you know, do stuff with different colors, like, just inspires me to do that for myself and make it my own, you know. Another thing is that people sometimes ask me, like, who taught me how to do makeup, or where did I learn makeup? The only thing I learned from anybody ever was my friend, who taught me how to do eyebrows. Ever since then, the only time I went to YouTube was to learn how to do cut crease and to learn how to do highlighting and contouring. Everything else was trial and error. Like, I was my own guinea pig. You know, and I mean, at the time, I thought I looked cute. Everybody else thought I looked cute. Trust me, when I show you all these pictures, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I thought it was. But at the same time, back then, for what I was doing, nobody was wearing eyeshadow, nobody was doing wing liner, nobody could do their eyebrows, so I was pretty popping back in the day, you know. I'm just saying. So that's what I did. I started charging people for not much, but just to, like, encourage myself. And, you know, as of right now, I don't consider myself a makeup artist, only because I'm still figuring out if I truly like doing it on other people. You know, I think that the situations that I've been in were stressful, like fashion shows. Well, I've done 2 fashion shows, and those alone have scared the crap out of me. You know, because at the end of the day, if I come with my stuff and I'm ready and people are showing up late or not ready, it's just kind of stressful and not always an environment that I would prefer to be in. So I call myself a makeup enthusiast. If y'all never heard of it, it's somebody who loves makeup. I will talk about makeup all day. I eat, sleep, breathe makeup. I know about all the products. You know, I have a lot of them. So I consider myself to be pretty knowledgeable in makeup. And I like to do it. I like to do demonstrations on myself and show y'all how I do them and how y'all could achieve this glow. Y'all know I always have to refer to my highlight. That's my favorite. That's like my favorite thing in makeup. But anyways, that's where I am right now. Where do I see myself in the future? I'm not really too sure. I'm honestly in that phase right now where I'm just trying to figure that out. But for now, I'm just doing, you know, doing obviously YouTube, you know, on Instagram, doing different looks. Get inspirations from also Instagram and different, you know, makeup artists that I do like. So I'll get inspiration from them as well. So that's pretty much where I see myself now. You know, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. You know, if you're interested in makeup in some type of way, that you would start from somewhere and know that, like, it didn't happen for me overnight. I am a quick learner, and I practice on myself. But, you know, at the end of the day, I don't even do makeup the way I did 6 months ago or a year ago. Like, every year things change. So I don't think it's ever too late, or that you can also, that you can always become more knowledgeable about makeup if that's what you're interested in. Even if it's just, oh my gosh, how do I, you know, do a natural glam for work without looking like, you know, it's all possible and all able to be done. So this concludes the first episode in Kibo Talks, and pretty much in the rest of Kibo Talks, you'll be seeing different aspects of my life or different topics about my life. I would definitely like your feedback so that I could know what you want to know about me. You know, like, that really helps at the end of the day to know what y'all want to hear. So I would really appreciate that.